Mark Kaufman for Whiskey Whistle. The new Discovery range from Gordon and MacPhail. Ball Blair, 12-year-old. Tormore, 13-year-old. Miltonduff, 10-year-old. And Kulila, 13-year-old. Is this a range you should be getting? Stay tuned and watch the Gordon and MacPhail Discovery range here on Whiskey Whistle. Greetings, whiskey friends. Welcome to Whiskey Whistle, your wise choice in independent whiskey and spirits reviews. I'm the host, Mark, and today we're going to be looking at Miltonduff 10-year-old. This is from Gordon and MacPhail's new Discovery range that's launching very, very soon. In fact, it should be right about now. These run for about $49.95 UK pounds, so 49 pounds 95, I guess you say. And I guess that'll be around about, let's say, $80 US, maybe 70, and about 100, possibly 110 in Canada. I sure hope we can see these in Canada. Now, let's get that poured. First of all, this is a sherry matured Miltonduff. And Miltonduff is a whiskey, well, it's a main ingredient in Ballantine's. And in fact, Ballantine's has also put out a Miltonduff single malt under the Ballantine's label. And I got that. It's quite interesting as well. Now, I should again say a quick thank you to Steve Rush from the Whiskey Wire, and also to Gordon and MacPhail for the generous samples. Thank you very much. I'm so happy that I could take part in that. And yeah, it was 3 o'clock in the morning here in Seoul when we started, and now I'm doing the reviews, so I'm not going to tell you what time it is, but it's very, very, very late in the morning. Okay. Well, let's check out the color first of all. What do you see there for color? Now, this is quite a bit darker than the first two. By the way, make sure you check those out, the first part and the second part of this series. And to my eyes, boy, that is, a very dark amber hue. Almost like the darkest possible amber that you can get. Maybe one shade lighter than that, but a beautiful color. Now let's check out the legs on this. Round and round she goes. Okay, here we go. What kind of legs do we have for Miltonduff 10-year-old? Very slow legs. And I think that's part and parcel owing to the sherry content, giving the whiskey a little bit more natural sugar than the bourbon. Whiskey, of course, is considered to be sugar-free. However, there will be a little bit, depending, a little bit or a little bit more, depending on what kind of wood was used to age that whiskey in. Okay, on to the nose. Oh, it's such a rich nose, and it's 10 years old. But again, it's more like it's 10 years old going on 14 or 15. I find this every bit as engaging as Macallan 12. And I'd put it in a category, let's say, with Glenfarclas. Oh, in fact, this is actually a superior nose to Macallan 12-year-old, I must say. I get some dark, let's say 85% chocolate. I get some lovely red fruits, especially something like cherry. I get cherry gummies. maybe a little bit of wood smoke, a hint of nutmeg, a bit of cinnamon, and there's a mineral aspect as well, something kind of like, well, a little bit like a swimming pool. Beautiful. All right, let's get on to the palate. Cheers, everybody, and a big cheers to all my patrons. Got quite a few. That's a growing number now. And the newest patron, boy, well, that's Vin PF from No Nonsense Whiskey. So I should say a quick cheers to Vin. Cheers, Vin. Oh, I'm getting something like dark toasted toast as well. All right, we were supposed to be checking out the palate, so let's check out that palate now. So rich, fruity. Those red fruits, cherry, bit of raspberry. The chocolate's in there too. Now I mentioned in the Twitter tasting, the tweet tasting from the Whiskey Wire, that the chocolate that I'm tasting is kind of like the flavor you get when you bite the chocolate and chew on it when it's cold or before it melts in your mouth, and you chew it and then you swallow all those pieces that haven't quite melted yet. And even the mouthfeel is also waxy, kind of like that chocolate. 10 years of age, and I have to say, this is one of my favorite sherry drams. And yes, you can call this a sherry monster. There's some 12-year-olds that are matured in sherry that don't have nearly as much potency as this does. And I mentioned in the Twitter tasting, the tweet tasting, that this is a real sherry lover's dram. So if you like sherry, you will love this. 43%. So much flavor. And, you know, a lot of people are really interested in Yamazaki sherry whiskeys and Kavalan sherry whiskeys. This is a great one. And I'll wonder if this may actually win an award this year. Now, I rank that as my third favorite here, but these are all so good. This is very, very excellent. An excellent example of a nice young sherried whiskey. One more little taste. A little bit of sauna wood, cedar. There we go. Something like a sauna. Spin, spin, spin. And we stop. Well, it's a little bit richer, but not much different. Oh, now I'm getting something. Lots of gummy candies. Plum. Very, very ripe plum. Maybe even more like a reduced or reconstituted prune. The palate with water. Cheers again. Boy, you get the power of this when you add water. A little bit of sulfur comes through here, but in a nice way that really makes that, again, just very ethereal. And I'm getting goosebumps here, which is interesting. Final little taste. Delicious. Well, let's get on to the Whiskey Whistle Whiskey score for Miltonduff 10-year-old. What's that going to be? Well, folks, it's going to be 91 out of 100. Yes, you heard right. 91 out of 100 is the Whiskey Whistle Whiskey score for Miltonduff 10-year-old, 43% ABV from Gordon and MacPhail's Discovery Collection. Discovery range, I should say. Boy, beautiful. What a whiskey. I'm very, very impressed. And this just shows you, I mean, yes, 50 pounds is a fair price, but keep in mind that's an independent bottler. It's also 43% ABV for a 10-year-old whiskey, and I believe has some fantastic, very active sherry casks involved there. So hats off and clap, big applause to Gordon and MacPhail. Good job on that. And anyway, 91 out of 100. Yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching, folks. Don't forget to click to subscribe right over here and become a patron on Patreon, and you'll get the newsletter, and also you'll get ad-free advanced viewing of the new Whiskey Whistle Whiskey reviews. All right? Hopefully that sounds good to you. There's more to come this summer. Anyway, stay tuned, everybody. The last one, part 4, that'll be Kulila, 13-year-old. Boy, this was also very, very interesting. Take care now. Goodbye. Thanks for watching Whiskey Whistle. Be sure to subscribe, and don't forget to give this video a like and leave a comment down below. Be sure to stay tuned next time to join me, the host of the show, Mark, as I explore more whiskeys with you. Take care now, and we'll see you next time.